Hey
Hello,
guys!
everyone! Which channel are we doing first?
I don't know.
Mine.
We're doing your channel first. So,
hey
this
everybody!
is Sammy.
This is my friend Liz. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sammy, and I make mommy, lifestyle, and Leo content. And today we are talking about a 5-minute face.
We're doing a 5-minute face.
Well, we keep talking about how it's going to be 5 minutes, but the video is probably going to be longer.
It might be longer because we're jabbering.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
We met in college.
Yes.
And Liz is definitely my makeup go-to person.
Aww.
She loves makeup and she's great
it.
at it. So you definitely have to follow her. Her channel will be linked, and you will have to follow her for all of her makeup tips and tricks. So,
Cool,
what is
thanks.
your number one product that you're going to use today?
Okay, I think the top thing is a cushion foundation for me, and I like it.
Try that.
Yeah, I like it because it's typically a travel thing for me, so I kind of think, well, it's plastic, it's lightweight, it's not like a big,
Like this.
it's not like a glass foundation bottle that you're carrying around with you, so that's typically like, when I think 5 minutes, a lot of times I think like, well, traveling, kind of like, so
That's smart.
Lightweight, and then I have this brush that I put on with it.
I can never bring myself to put on foundation with a brush.
Yeah?
Yeah, I should probably try
You
it.
should just try it. Not all foundations look good with a brush at all. But I think that this is... You want a thin formula on it with a brush. If you have... Because sponges...
She knows so much more than me.
Sponges thin out your... they kind of pick up product and thin
Yeah.
things out because you put water on it. And the sponge soaks things up. But with the brush, it just kind of like... it spreads it around. So.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyway.
I always use a primer with my, even with my 5-minute face, because I just feel like...
Do you?
Yeah,
Wow,
always.
the primer goes out, man.
I seriously
and
feel
I
like...
love primer.
Oh, I seriously feel like primer is just like, I can't live without it, honestly.
Interesting.
I feel like my face just lasts so much longer. My face.
Where'd
makeup.
your face go?
If you see me one day and I don't have a face, I didn't apply
Oh
primer.
my gosh, it's the primer.
So my go-to foundation, no matter what, you guys know I've talked about it before, is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I love the way that it looks on my skin. And just so you guys know, I've talked about this too. I'm not really hot. It's just that I'm having skin problems
Aww.
since having a baby. Which if you're a mom, well, everything's a mess after you have a baby.
I know nothing about this. I'm not a mom, and so she's teaching me all kinds of things about being a mom.
Things she never wanted to know.
Patience, how to run on
I'm
no
still learning
sleep.
patience. You should know about running on no sleep. She's a
Well.
full-time college student and she works, and I don't know how she does it.
It's not fun. Someone asked me the other day, they were like, how do you manage working so many hours and go to school for full-time? And I was like, yeah, I don't manage it well at all.
I don't manage it. I
Thanks.
just do it.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thanks for your vote of confidence.
Thanks for the concern.
Maybe they just want to know your tips and tricks.
Yeah.
That's all that it
Coffee,
is.
lots and lots of caffeine. So after that, I just concealer. I feel like anytime I do makeup, concealer is a big deal for me, just because it lightens underneath, and when you're in a hurry, you just slap it underneath your eyes here, and it lightens things up.
See,
It makes you look awake.
concealer for me, which now that I'm a mom, I do use it more. But I never find that it makes like a huge difference.
Really?
So I hardly ever use it. I do use it on blemishes.
Mhm.
That's about it.
Mhm.
So for me, the next product is powder.
Oh.
And I always apply powder because even though I have like super dry skin, I just feel like it helps
It
the makeup
prolongs.
stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps it from moving around, and it prolongs it.
Yeah, and I usually just apply it mostly to my T-zone, and that's pretty much it. I kind of dust it everywhere else. But
Okay, now I'm powdering. My turn to powder.
And do you prefer a pressed powder or a loose powder? Or is this an in-depth question?
I'm high maintenance, okay? Listen, I have both. Even on a 5-minute phase, my goodness. Because,
Shame on you.
listen, this is what I do. The pressed powder is for underneath my eyes. It sets my concealer, because pressed powder is better at setting concealer, at least for me, than loose powder. So that's why I have two different ones. but
that's okay.
That's just...
Whatever floats your boat, man. If you have time for loose powder...
If I have time... Sorry.
I will allow you to use loose powder.
We should have timed this. We should have set a timer and said go, and then just...
And just seen how fast we could do it.
Yeah.
So I usually, on a 5-minute face, I will either do blush or bronzer. I don't have time for both. But I do have to add something usually because otherwise I feel like my face is flat.
Yes.
So today I just have my powder. My blush. Do you prefer cream products or powder products?
I prefer powder. I would like to experiment with cream products. And sorry, I'm going to reach.
You're totally fine.
I prefer powder just because I'm more familiar with them. But
yeah, I started out with powder.
I think cream could be a lot of fun to experiment with.
Cream is really, like, it's way easier to go natural with it.
Yeah.
Because it blends so beautifully. Yeah.
And dewy.
Yeah. I should get more experimental with creams, but I just don't really know. Are you applying bronzer?
I'm applying bronzer. Sorry,
oh, no.
I forgot.
You're totally fine. So I always, even when I'm not wearing makeup, I always put on brows because as you can see, I have very little brows.
Your brows actually aren't bad. Like, I think they look
It took 4 years for them to grow back into this.
Really?
Yeah, because the first time I had my brows done, you guys, the lady almost took them completely off. So every single time I get my brows done, I'm getting them done Saturday. And I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
Do it. Don't do it.
No, but they need cleaned up. I haven't had them done in months. Like, since I was pregnant.
I do them myself.
You're so brave.
I don't know. But I think my brows are a little bushy already as they...
well, you have naturally, like, thicker brows.
I do. So I actually like to pluck them and try to get rid of them. Like, I don't need to fill them in because look at the way they already look. Like,
I have to fill mine in because, like, they're kind of sparse. Like, they, like, I have a good shape, but see, like, some places they're a little bit sparse. So I just fill them in a little.
You do what you feel more comfortable with because
ultimately,
I feel like we care more about ourselves than other people care about
that's very
each other, which is...
Which is sad.
It's a little sad.
But it's reality.
But it's reality. Oh my gosh. So I just now did blush and bronzer because, well...
She has time for it.
I'm high maintenance.
You're not high maintenance. You just love makeup.
I love makeup, so I'm... even on my low... Like, okay, I have like a 2-minute look. Okay, let's say this is my 5-minute look. And I can do this a lot quicker.
Yeah, when I'm not talking.
When I'm not talking.
A lot quicker.
Yeah. So even though it seems like a lot of steps, because now I'm doing highlighter, and
I have like a 2-minute face that's just like concealer, brows, and lashes.
Yes, I have concealer instead of like a wet foundation where I have to set it. I just use powder foundation, and
that makes sense.
Way faster.
I cannot use powder foundation. I can't figure it out.
Well,
I don't know what my problem is.
I think you just got to play with it because I haven't had a lot of experience with powder foundations, but I found one color that like works with me. It's darker than my actual face, but it's so sheer. You know how like powder is just really sheer. To have a deeper color, it kind of helps with like it making a difference. Like it shows up.
That's great.
And then you don't have to put layer after layer.
Right,
after layer
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
sense. To make
sense.
it feel like you're getting anywhere.
So for me, the next to last product I always use is mascara. Normally between powder and mascara, I would do setting spray, but I forgot it at home. So I almost always use a setting spray, though, because my skin is dry, and so I feel like if I don't use it, then my makeup gets, like, really powdery and gross.
Yeah.
So I always use it. But
I, on the other hand, actually never use a spray when I'm in a hurry because when I do spray, I feel like that's when I want to do like a full face and I'm like high maintenance. Anyway, so yeah, so now I put on lipstick.
I usually put on a chapstick first. I just have the Burt's Bees Pomegranate Moisturizing Lip Balm and then I use lipstick. Just because I don't know.
You put a moisturizer underneath your lipstick. That's smart.
Because then I just feel like it's not as, I don't know, like I don't have to be as precise with it. And I don't know. I love this lipstick.
What do you have?
Milani Naturally Chic.
Cool.
What's yours?
This one is Spiced Petal by Flower Beauty.
And you did a review on them.
By the way, I did a review on the foundation.
Yeah.
So you can go, I'm going to link that, or I'll have her.
I'll link it.
Link it down below. But also, the pro tip, this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk.
Oh.
Yes.
I need to get that thing.
Yes. This is like the...
Because I've heard that's like the lipstick.
Yeah.
It's the
lipstick.
You want it because it works for everyone.
Yeah. Supposedly it's like universal and all
every
that.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys,
All
that
right.
was our 5-minute
Yay! I hope that you enjoyed.
Yes,
I hope that you learned something.
Yes, she's great about teaching you things while she does makeup, and it's fantastic. So definitely go and follow her, subscribe if you like content like this, and we'll see you in the video on her channel. So definitely go to her channel because we're going to have another video over there. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.